It's the morning. Yep, load her on up, boys. Hi, Joe.
Yeah.
Joey, don't touch the plastic bag. Please. Good morning, camera.
So I'm sitting here wishing that I was the lead car coming off the red light here so I could punch it, because it goes from 0 to 45 and then immediately up to 55 mile an hour here. It's just too boring for me and Ruby. We have to wait behind these other people and we have to go the, you know, gradually increase our speed along with traffic, and I really could use a wake up this morning. This is just not enough fun. Well, Ruby's awake for the day. All right, you guys have a good day.
Bye, Mom.
I love ya.
Have a good day, Mom.
Yeah, you too. So I'm here at Bolted Bread taking a picture of Ruby at the mural, and I just wanted to say that when I'm going in and out of these city parking lots where they have a really big drop off, let's see if we can see that over here. Yeah, I'm all the time coming into my suspension and putting it on high or very high just temporarily to make sure that I don't do any damage going in or out of the parking lot. I mean, sometimes on the way in, I don't know, and just go slow, but definitely on the way out. Yesterday, I left a parking lot, and when I went out, the front end tipped down far enough that the warning light came on. You know, you're 15 inches away from an object. It was, Johnny was like, Mom, why did it alert? And because the car is at such an angle that, you know, the sensor thought I was going to hit something. Of course, I was only at that angle for a few seconds, and then everything was fine, but that was kind of interesting. So when your wife takes pictures at the Bolted Bread bakery in the morning, you may receive a special
look at that
treat, all fancied up with butter and everything.
Oh, that looks like a really good cinnamon bun. I don't get this kind of stuff very often.
So it's a nice cool morning, and I'm home, and I'm taking care of a couple of chores. I have to refill my hummingbird feeder every few days because the raccoons come out here and have a field day with the sugar water. I guess that's to be expected though, right? Tux is over here and he's being frisky. A little cool air will do that to a boy. Hey, buddy. So we're expecting our refrigerator a little later this morning. Well, 11:30 to 3:30. Be my luck, they'll come after I have to leave to go get the boys from school. I'd rather be here, help Dawn arrange stuff in it, you know, that kind of thing. So my vote would be 11:30, but we'll see. Dawn has put this makeshift ramp up over here so they can, you know, get it through this door a little easier. Hey, Mittens! So that's good. And I guess one more water bowl to put fresh water in, and I'll be done with my outside chores. I hate weeds, but more than I hate weeds, I hate mosquitoes. So now that the weather's breaking, I can get out here and do some pulling without having to get bit up. Of course, some of the stuff here, this plant and this is not a weed, but this is a weed. So I need to start thinning in here. Hi, Slade. Are you playing with me? Hi. Are you playing with Tux? I have help. I do. Hey, Gray. Alright, that's enough progress for one pass. You know, 15 to 30 minutes a day and I can get caught back up. So it's looking like Irma is going to come straight up Florida and then jog to the west. So if that current path holds true, then we won't see much effect here in Raleigh, and that's good news. You know, maybe some 20 to 30 mile per hour wind gusts and a half an inch to an inch of rain. That would be nothing for us, right? But definitely feeling for those folks in Florida that are about to be assaulted by that monster of a storm. Yep. So I already started taking the pictures off the front of the refrigerator, but my job now is to make sure that, you know, we're ready for the guys when they come, which could be anytime after 11:30. While I continue to get the refrigerator and kitchen ready, Don has generously come out here to give Ruby a bath. It's a never-ending process, all this cleaning stuff, but thank you, Donnie.
You're welcome, sweetheart.
I'll have a clean ride to go back to town in this afternoon.
That's right. Pretty girl needs a pretty car.
Aw. How are you? Hi, Tuxie. Are you a good boy? Are you comfy? I got that cushion just for you kitties. That's right, just for you kitties. Oh my goodness, what a big yawn. Have you been having a good nappy? Good boy. Meow. So they're here with my refrigerator and wondering whether or not they can make it down the driveway with the big truck. That is a fairly large truck for a Home Depot delivery, I would say. Alright, I safely stored the kitties so we don't lose anybody by mistake. Well, Don's pulled Ruby into the garage. She's clean for now. And he's down there trying to sort out the guys with the truck. I don't know what their plan is. I mean, worst comes to worst, they use a dolly and they just huff it up the hill over there. There's bad news. Explain, Donnie.
Oh.
And it's not related to the truck.
No. So the guys, they when they came out to look at the house, you know, our house is tricky between the driveway and the steps and so forth and so on. So I said, look, before they opened up the old refrigerator and it was still full of our refrigerated items. So I said, hey, look, before we unload this, why don't we go, let me inspect that one, because it's, you know, if it's dented, I'm going to send it back. And so they said, yeah, that's a good idea. So we all went down there. They spun the truck around because of the way the truck was situated. They couldn't actually have gotten the refrigerator past the truck. So anyway, they got the truck situated. They got the box off the truck. I mean, it was totally 100% strapped, you know, with the official packing straps. I mean, they had not unpacked it. And they took the cardboard box off, and because there was no damage on the box looks great. So they took the box off, then they took the styrofoam off, and then they took the plastic shrink wrap off, and then there was this dent. And I don't mean a little minute dent. I mean it's like a ½ inch deep, probably maybe 1.5 inches in diameter. It's like something like not super sharp, but maybe I don't know. Rolling pin or something hit it. I mean, it's like a nice little perfect dent right in one of the doors, and it's like, oh, they saw it too. It's like, oh man. So I said, yeah, I'm not going to take delivery. They said, yeah. And so they called the number and all that stuff, and they're going to reorder it and, you know, do another delivery. So I had to break the...
Sorry.
break the news to my sweet pea, and she's very disappointed.
But just to saying, I had this refrigerator cleaned, and that stuff would have been out of there in about 3 to 5 minutes when they were ready. So they kept blaming me. I was holding them up. I was prepared. I had cleaned and was ready.
You were good.
Well, I am really disappointed. And I guess a little frustrated. And maybe even a little mad of the inconvenience of it all. But, you know, they'll bring us another one, so we still got the old refrigerator, and it's mostly working. Well, it really is a gorgeous Friday afternoon. It's in the mid-70s here. It's not too breezy. It's just pleasant. It's lower humidity, so it's just nice out. So Donnie's in the car with me to go get the boys because, well, I don't know, maybe I was bumming pretty bad after the whole refrigerator debacle. They're not coming back now until Monday, September the 18th, which I let them know in frustrating tone that that was an awfully long time to make me have to wait, considering this was their mistake and not mine, but yeah, that's how long we have to wait. So, you know, oh well. But in better news, Ruby is just shiny and red and looking really great for the afternoon drive.
Bicycle in the bicycle lane.
Yep. There was a XB.
There's an I-8 right there.
Oh yeah.
It's a hybrid electric.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What's its range?
You know, I don't know that it has a range. I think it's just a hybrid electric. In other words, it's not a plug-in.
Mm-hmm.
It just has a battery and an electric motor that helps.
Oh, there's a plug-in right there.
Okay. Well, I'm not.
So what's your question, Joey?
Do we have the fridge?
Hang on a second. It's not. Yeah, all right.
Okay, do we have the fridge?
No, we don't have the fridge.
Why?
These guys came out in this ginormous truck and they were perplexed about coming down the driveway, but that's not why we don't have it. And they finally got the truck backed into the cement pad, and they looked at what they had to deal with in the house, and I was getting ready to pull the stuff out, and they unpacked it first just to make sure. And the box was fine, and the straps was on, and the styrofoam was there, and the plastic wrapper was on. And inside there was this huge honking dent in one of the front door panels.
That's terrible.
Yeah. So we have no refrigerator until now, Monday the 18th.
That's quite a long time.
Yeah, that's what I told them. For a mistake that wasn't our mistake, that was a really long time to have to wait for another delivery.
Yeah.
So,
It's
no.
terrible.
Mom spent, what, 2 hours, Donnie, cleaning this morning? Something like that, getting ready, making sure I was prepared, straightening up in the kitchen. And it didn't do me any good. But Donnie's with me in the car, and it's Friday, and it's pretty weather, and you guys are home, and I'm gonna be in a good mood now.
Oh well.
Yeah, so Mr. Don is reviewing the Thursday night football game with Joey. You know, it's too late for Joey to stay up and watch it. He'd like to, but he just can't. And we didn't even stay up and watch the whole thing. Don DVR'd it and finished watching it today. But say, what was that great news, Donnie?
That somebody forgot to tell the Chiefs they were supposed to lose because they kicked butt. New England's butt at home. Absolutely, the second half, the Chiefs ruled over the Patriots. Tom Brady couldn't do nothing except for scrape his butt up off the field from getting hit.
Yeah, well, the important news too was there won't be any talk of the Patriots going undefeated this year. That talk is over. That ship has sailed. Not this year.
Yeah, that undefeated talk ended after 3.5 hours.
Yep.
The world's shortest undefeated talk.
So, Donnie, do you know who Alabama plays this weekend?
Actually, no. But Alabama's my favorite team, and my other favorite team is whoever plays Auburn.
Charging port. Charging port. Yes. Yes. Pretty cool? Yeah. Okay. So we gave Master Kim from our Taekwondo school a demo of the car. Took him for a little ride. Yeah, I did a 0 to 60 for him over here in the parking lot, and it threw him back in the seat. He was impressed. Thank you for letting us show it to you.
Wow.